Good evening, everybody. I welcome you all in today's session. So today we are focusing on NCERT class 12th and कौन सी book है Flamingo. Today we are focusing on class 12th NCERT Flamingo. So एक एक करके questions देखेंगे and let's first discuss कौन कौन से chapters आने हैं हमारे एग्जाम के अंदर. So एक बार just एक quick overview. The chapters आपने पढ़ तो रखे ही होंगे पर आज की क्लास में हम लोग उस पर फोकस करने वाले हैं क्वेश्चंस के ऊपर कि हाउ मच यू आर नोइंग और अगर कोई सा एरिया आपसे मिस आउट हो गया है तो आप उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा और ध्यान दे सके राइट सो लेट्स चेक आवर चैप्टर्स द लास्ट लेसन Alfonso Doritka, then Lost Spring by Anise Chung, Deep Water by William Douglas, The Rat Trap by Selma Lagerlöf, Indigo, Louis Fisher, and Poets and Pancakes by Ashoka Mithran, The Interview by Christopher Sylvester, and Going Places by A.R. Bartlett. These are the chapters. इसके अलावा poems भी हैं. जी good evening. स्वागत है सभी का. Along with these chapters, आपने क्या और पढ़ रखा है? You have covered the poems as well. So poems, My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das, Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda, A Thing of Beauty by John Keats, A Roadside Stand by Robert Frost, and last one, Aunt Jennings' Tigers by Adrian Rich. These are the chapters and the poems. Now let's focus on our questions. पहले question के साथ शुरू करेंगे. And here we are having our question number 1. फटाफट से आंसर करेंगे. What did the ironmaster's daughter say when the peddler was about to leave? So फटाफट से recollect कीजिए from which chapter we are having this question. And what did the ironmaster's daughter say when the peddler was about to leave? She asked him to stay for that day only. She said she wanted to go with him. She told him not to mind her father and she asked him to leave after 2 days. Right answer for question number 1. Yes, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Now, first question is here in front of you. क्या लग रहा है? क्या correct answer है? Ironmaster's daughter say when the peddler was about to leave. Right answer here is option number A. Correct. First one. She asked him to stay for that day only. Correct. Next one. Identify the figure of speech in I looked again at her van, pale as a late winter's moon. कौन सी poem से है? You know, then you have to identify the figure of speech. Is it metaphor or simile or personification or alliteration? 4 options are there. So line को ध्यान से देखिए क्या unique feature दिख रहा है आपको line के अंदर. I looked again at her van, pale as a late winter's moon. Figure of speech in question number 2. So as a, pale as a late winter's moon. So metaphor, simile, personification or alliteration. Right answer here is simile. Option number B. Correct. Third question. From where did the orders came to teach only German in the districts of Alsace and Lorraine? कहाँ से ऑर्डर आया था कि गोइंग फॉरवर्ड यू वोंट बी टीचिंग एनी जर्मन सॉरी एनी फ्रेंच एंड ओनली जर्मन सो मॉस्को पेरिस बर्लिन लंदन मॉस्को पेरिस बर्लिन लंदन फ्रॉम वेयर डिड द ऑर्डर्स केम सोचिए दिया हुआ है क्लियरली आंसर आपके चैप्टर के अंदर मेंशन है कि कहाँ से ऑर्डर आया था क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 order was from Berlin. Right answer is option number C, Berlin. So where did the orders came to teach only German? Berlin से. Question number 4. What was the chief commercial crop of Champaran? So one of the villagers constantly पीछे लगे थे किसके गांधी जी के that you should visit Champaran. Now what was the chief commercial crop of Champaran? That is also the name of the chapter. Same चीजें हैं. So wheat, corn, indigo, cotton. 4 options are here. Question number 4. जी बताएंगे क्या आंसर है? Correct. Indigo. Option number C is your right answer. Who came to William Douglas at the YMCA swimming pool? So our narrator. And where, what is the location? YMCA swimming pool. The instructor, a big bruiser of a boy, the owner of YMCA pool, William's parents. Who was there? Or he was like scarred for his life. वो जो pain, वो जो fear was there. It was there constantly along with the writer. So William Douglas was at YMCA swimming pool and who came? Option number A, B, C and D. बताएंगे कौन आया था? Right answer is a big bruiser of a boy. That muscular boy जिसने उसको पानी में फेंक दिया था. Next question. Sixth one. In which of the following poem does Keats say a thing of beauty is joy forever? Endymion, Ode to Melancholy, Adonais, Paradise Lost. हैं सारे वर्क कीट्स के? नहीं. All the options are not from Keats' pen. So Endymion, Ode to Melancholy, Adonais, and Paradise Lost. In which poem you will find these lines? A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Question number 6. So it's there, given in your chapter, and also अगर आपने थोड़ी बहुत बायोग्राफी पढ़ी होगी तो वहां पे भी इस वाले पॉइंट को पढ़ा ही होगा. 6 के लिए क्या बता रहे हैं हम लोग? A, G, Endymion. So this is why Keats, this is why Keats, this is why P.B. Shelley, and Paradise Lost is by John Milton, right? So right answer is option number A. Next question. Why did Saheb and his family came to India leaving Bangladesh? So they were there, बिल्कुल थे, and they were occupied in this particular act. और वो जो उनका कह सकते हैं इन्वॉल्वमेंट था रैग कलेक्शन का, गार्बेज कलेक्शन का, जिसके ऊपर फोकस करा था ऑथर ने. बट व्हाई डिड साहिब एंड हिज फैमिली केम टू इंडिया लीविंग बांग्लादेश? व्हाट वाज द रीजन? They visited India for tourism. They were here for higher education. Because of communal violence there, storms destroyed their homes and fields. What was the reason? For everybody, Sahib and gang. क्यों थे यहाँ पे? So they visited India for tourism? No. They were here for higher education? No. Because of communal violence there? No. The reason was storms. Storms destroyed their homes and fields. Option number D. 7 के लिए right answer is option number D. Eighth one. Identify the literary device not used in the 1,000 selfish cars that pass. ध्यान दीजिएगा क्वेश्चन के ऊपर क्या लिखा है? Not used. So means 3 are there, 1 is not there. So oxymoron, transferred epithet, alliteration, personification. Identify the literary device not used in the 1,000 selfish cars that pass. Okay, which one is not used? Let's see. So ये direct chapter में नहीं दिया है. This is as per your understanding of the poem that you are grasping what all literary features are used in the particular lines or not. तो ये आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग के ऊपर है. ये आप रट्टा मार के नहीं जा सकते. ओके, हमारे पास पहला आंसर आ रहा है 8 के लिए ऑप्शन ए. क्या लग रहा है दूसरों को? Not used. Yes, correct. So which one is not used? This is opposite terms side by side, है ना? जैसे open secret, right? Transferred epithet है. Selfish is adjective for somebody else but used with car, so transferred epithet is there. Alliteration is there. The, 1,000 and that, repetition of the, so alliteration is also there. And personification, we are calling cars selfish. So giving human attributes. Selfish कौन होते हैं? Human beings होते हैं. तो yes, personification is also there. क्या नहीं है? Oxymoron. So right answer था option number A. Next question. Complete the sentence. They pace in sleek dash certainty. So one of the lines from one of your poems. Fill कीजिए इसको. What is the options? The option is prance, chivalric, ordeals, terrified. They pace in sleek dash certainty. लग रहा आइडिया किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? Which poem? Question number 9. We are discussing question number 9. जी आंसर करेंगे 9 के लिए. Right word here is option number B. And this is from On Jennifer's Tigers. Tigers की बात हो रही है कि वो कैसे पेश कर रहे थे. Option number B. Next one. Why does poet feel that she is seeing her mother for the last time? कमला दास की बात हो रही है. Why does poet feel that she is seeing her mother for the last time? Because her mother is too old now, because she is suffering from cancer, because poet is leaving India forever, because poet is too busy with her books. Too busy with her books. Question number 10. Why does poet feel that she is seeing her mother for the last time? उसको ऐसे लग रहा है कि शायद दोबारा नहीं मिलेंगे. And what was the reason? क्यों? Because her mother is too old now. Correct. Next question, 11. Mending Wall is a popular poem by William Wordsworth, T.S. Eliot, Robert Frost, John Keats. So वो जो extra information ऊपर दिया होता है writer के बारे में. This question is from there. And also this Mending Wall is a very popular poem, very popular poem. So I hope आपको सबको पता होगा. Mending Wall is a popular poem by William Wordsworth, T.S. Eliot, Robert Frost, John Keats. किसका work है? Question number 11. Option number C, correct. Robert Frost. This is by Robert Frost. Next one. Why was Franz reluctant to go to school? So our narrator, our boy, is reluctant to go to school. Lesson on participles was not prepared. He was celebrating his birthday. He was scared of his teacher. It was raining that day. So आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि शायद 2 points हो सकते हैं. But again, if there is some sort of confusion, you will go with the most appropriate one. कभी भी ऐसे लगे कि हाँ भाई एक से ज्यादा हमें सही लग रहा है तो most appropriate के साथ जाइएगा. Question number 12. Why was Franz reluctant to go to school? Lesson on participles was not prepared. He was celebrating his birthday. He was scared of his teacher. It was raining that day. Was it raining? Birthday? नहीं. रीजन क्या था? Participles. ये वाला टॉपिक उसका prepared नहीं था. So option number A. Complete the sentence. The rat trap is a dash present from a rat who would have been caught in this world's rat trap. तो जो message था, that message was there. So कैसा present? New Year present, Christmas present, 4th July present, birthday present. The rat trap is a dash present from a rat who would have been caught in this world's rat trap. What kind of present? A, B, C or D? This was a Christmas present. Option number B is our right answer. Christmas present. Truth is beauty, beauty is truth. First told by. किसने कहा है? Truth is beauty, beauty is truth. William Wordsworth, Thomas Keats, John Keats, Shakespeare. Whose lines? Truth is beauty, beauty is truth. Very popular line we all know. जी जान रहे हैं हम लोग. दिस इज बाय जॉन कीट्स. किसकी लाइन है? जॉन कीट्स की. ऑप्शन नंबर सी फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 15. What had Roosevelt said in deep water? एक जगह पर्टिकुलरली मेंशन किया गया है रूजवेल्ट से रिलेटेड. In your chapter Deep Water. All we have to fear is fear itself. All we have to fear is fear of death. All we have to fear is fear of accident. All we have to fear is fear of murder. याद है? भूल गए? Roosevelt. Deep Water. Which statement is by him. A, B, C, or D. Four options are there for question number 15. And right answer is yes. Option number A. All we have to fear is fear itself. Option number A. Correct. 16th. Which poem ends with will go on, prancing, proud and afraid? A Thing of Beauty, The Solitary Reaper, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, The Tiger King. So one particular poem ends with this line. कौन से की बात हो रही है? A Thing of Beauty, The Solitary Reaper, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, The Tiger King. किसकी बात हो रही है? Tigers. They are not afraid of anyone. So Aunt Jennifer's tigers. They will go on prancing, proud and afraid. Option number C is correct. To whom did Sophie tell her secrets? Out first. Sophie's preference for her secrets. So family members are there, friend is there, then one hero is there. To whom did Sophie tell her secrets out first? Father, Geoff, Danny Casey, Jancy. किसको प्रिफर करती है अपने सीक्रेट्स बताना? First, for question number 17. To whom did Sophie tell her secrets out first? Yes, correct answer, option number B. Right answer, option number B. The first move of the ironmaster was to make sure that the guest could gain some flesh on his bones, have verification done, be given some money, be given some clothes. Ironmaster, बिल्कुल शुरू की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. We are somewhere in middle of the chapter. The first move of the ironmaster was to make sure that the guest could gain some flesh on his bones, have verification done, be given some money, be given some clothes. आर्यन मास्टर की प्रायोरिटी क्या थी? फ्लैश. गेन सम फ्लैश ऑन हिज बोन, कि भाई थोड़ा इसको पहले तो स्वस्थ करते हैं. ठीक, ऑप्शन नंबर ए. What is the meaning of Saheb-e-Alam? So narrator very clearly mentioned this in the chapter. बहुत साफ साफ बताया है. What is the meaning of Saheb-e-Alam? Great rag pickers, chief of pickpockets, lord of universe, lord of flies. Lord of flies भी हमने सुन रखा है. Very important from overall literature point of view. Paradise Lost, John Milton, Satan, next to Satan, Beelzebub. है ना? Lord of flies किसके लिए यूज किया जाता है? Beelzebub के लिए. So what is your answer here? Saheb-e-Alam, great rag pickers, chief of pickpockets, lord of universe, lord of flies. Universe है ना? 19 के लिए राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन नंबर सी, लॉर्ड ऑफ यूनिवर्स. Who is the author of the lesson, The Interview? Okay. The Interview. A.R. Barton, Christopher Sylvester, J.B. Priestley, Alfred Tennyson. So दो पार्ट में है, but you know कि किस चीज के ऊपर फोकस हो रहा है. Who is the author of the lesson, The Interview? A.R. Barton, Christopher Sylvester, J.B. Priestley, Alfred Tennyson. So Lord Alfred Tennyson. Question number 20. Christopher. Yes, Christopher. So we'll remember this. The Interview by Christopher Sylvester. Yes. 21. क्या लग रहा है? आ रहे हैं आंसर्स? कर पा रहे हैं या दिक्कत हो रही बहुत ज्यादा? 9. It's the unlikeliest thing I ever heard is taken from which chapter? So your line is, it's the unlikeliest thing I ever heard. Going places, the rat trap, deep water, lost spring. किससे लिया गया है ये? Unlikeliest thing I ever heard is from which chapter? So 4 stories, 4 chapters are given here. Going places, the rat trap, deep water, lost spring. And this is from option number A. 21. A. Going places. Going places. With what does Kamala compare her mother's face? तो जो आपने ये पोएम पढ़ा होगा, यू वर लिटरली लाइक ए, मतलब इतना थोड़ा बहुत ही डीप कह सकते हो कंपैरिजन था. यूजुअली पीपल कंपेयर somebody's फेस विथ फ्लावर्स, रोज, मून. यूजुअली ब्यूटिफिकेशन वाले एस्पेक्ट में कंपैरिजन किया जाता है, पर ये बिल्कुल ही डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ कंपैरिजन इज हियर. With what does Kamala compare her mother's face? Clouds, corpse, cow, herself. Question number 22. One of your poems, My Mother at 66? Hmm. Yes, corpse. Option number B is right answer. What made Franz forget Hamel's ruler and crankiness? What was that reason? वो सब भूल गया जिन चीजों से दिक्कत थी. Police patrolling, strange quietness, bustle on the streets, idea of him going away. What made Franz forget Hamel's ruler and crankiness? Do we all know? टीचर वॉज गोइंग, और वो जो एक इमोशन है, वो जो एक फीलिंग है, उसकी वजह से वो सब कैंसल आउट हो जाते हैं. सो ऑप्शन नंबर डी, आइडिया ऑफ हिम गोइंग अवे. 23 के लिए डी. 24. Who joined Gandhi in Champaran? Joined Gandhi in Champaran as a disciple to improve cultural and social backwardness. So दो लोग थे. Two people were there. Let's check the names. Nahari Parikh, Rajkumar Shukla, Charles Freer Andrews, Louis Fisher. So, who joined Gandhi in Champaran as a disciple to improve cultural and social backwardness? We are discussing chapter Indigo, और वहां पे बाद में जो आपका ऑलमोस्ट लाइक नॉट एग्जैक्ट लास्ट, पर हाँ बाद में लोग ज्वाइन करने लग जाते हैं फॉर वेरियस रीजंस. गांधी जी ने एक बुलवाया एंड देन पीपल स्टार्टेड ज्वाइनिंग फॉर वेरियस कॉजेस. सो हु ज्वाइंड फॉर दिस? The two names are there. Which one? Question number 24. Yes, option number A, नरहारे पारेख. ठीक, दूसरा बताएंगे कौन था? Comments please. Other person whose epitaph reads, Here lies one whose name was writ on water. So this is your question from biography. Biography से question है. It's not mentioned there in the chapter. I'm just asking कि हाँ आपको idea है कि नहीं idea है. Whose epitaph reads, Here lies one whose name was writ on water. Robert Frost, John Keats, Kamala Das, Pablo Neruda. लास्ट सेशन में भी हम लोगों ने करा था रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट का. आई होप आपको याद हो. एंड हियर वी आर हैविंग द ऑप्शंस: रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट, जॉन कीट्स, कमला दास एंड पेब्लो. Whose epitaph? Keats, yes. John Keats. Option number B. Here lies one whose name was written on water. Correct answer. Question number 26. What change has come in Seemapuri over the years? Seemapuri, कौन से चैप्टर की बात हो रही है? It is no longer a wilderness. Structures of mud with roofs of tin are present. About 10,000 rag pickers live here. All of the above. What change has come in Seemapuri over the years? Question number 26. So earlier it was. Ab hai? Nahi. And also about these structures. And yes, 10,000 rag pickers live here. ये वाली बात भी correct है. So we will go with all of the above. यही लिख रहे हैं? All of the above. Yes, correct. All of the above. What is poet's appeal to fishermen in keeping quiet? So in this particular poem, there is one line dedicating to fishermen कि please ये मत करो. What is that point? Not to harm whales, not to go deep inside water, keep an eye on wind direction, fish at the right time. Go for fishing at the right time. Question number 27. क्या कह रहे हैं? कि please do not harm किसको? Whales को. Yes. Question number 27, right option A. Not to harm whales. Fishermen specific mention किया गया है. How lawyer lost his job in Gemini Studios? How lawyer lost his job in Gemini Studio. Because his story department was closed, the actress blamed him non-stop. He was leaving country soon. He was absent from last 1 month. किस वजह से lawyer की नौकरी गई? We are talking about Gemini Studio. Gemini Studios. There was one department, उसके अंदर lawyer was there, and he lost the job. Reason being, story department was closed. Option number A. Actress या country leaving या absent वाली कोई भी बात नहीं थी. Right answer is option number A. Select the incorrect combination of literary devices. So lines are there and literary devices there. ध्यान से देखिए. First option, garbage to them is gold. Simile, the road was a ribbon of light. Metaphor, as white as snow. Simile, few airplanes fly over Firozabad. Alliteration. So ये question कहाँ से? वो जो आपके chapter finish होने के बाद activities हैं, वहां से है ये वाला question. Statements are there and literary devices there. Garbage to them is gold. The road was a ribbon of light, as white as snow. Few airplanes fly over Firozabad. You have to select the incorrect combination. आ रहा है हमें? जी. Question number 29. So few airplanes fly Firozabad, alliteration correct. As white as snow, simile correct. The road was a ribbon of light, metaphor correct. And कोई as like है? No, so it's not simile. कोई comparison नहीं हो रहा? Garbage to them is gold, comparison हो रहा है, but as और like है? नहीं है. So simile is not there. So this is your right answer. Incorrect combination of literary device. क्या है? Simile नहीं है तो क्या है? बताइए. What does a roadside stand by Robert Frost represent? So we are discussing theme. पर्टिकुलर पोएम ए रोड साइड स्टैंड उसका थीम क्या है रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने क्या कहना चाहा है अपने इस पोएम के थ्रू रोमांस बिटवीन सिटी एंड विलेज पीपल स्टोरी ऑफ चिल्ड्रन born in poor family difference between rural and urban life human tragedies and their struggle four options are there what does a roadside stand by Robert Frost represents question number 30 आंसर बताएंगे Human tragedies and struggle. Human tragedies and struggle. उनके ऊपर बात हो रही है. There is romance नहीं है, children का भी नहीं है. Difference वाला point में भी consider कर सकते थे, but the focus is more on how they are suffering. Difference था वहाँ पे, but more focus was on कि भाई हमें थोड़ी सी help चाहिए, ये चाहिए, but it's not there. So it's about suffering. So we'll go with option number 3. 31. The ironmaster mistook the rattrap peddler for an old regimental comrade, an old servant when he was a kid, an old employee of iron mill, an old cousin of his wife. Confused हुआ था वो, उसने किसी और को समझ लिया था. So your right option. The ironmaster mistook the rattrap peddler for old regimental comrade, old servant, old employee, old cousin. Right option. A. J. An old regimental comrade. Correct. Why did Douglas hate to walk with bare legs? Douglas, he was not very okay with showing his bare legs. What was the reason? Because of ugly looking legs, because of fat legs, because of his skin color, because of his skinny legs. क्या reason है? Question number 32. Why he was not okay with walking with bare legs? हाँ जी मनीषा जी. Because of skinny legs. Option number D is your right answer. In which poem Pablo asks us to count to 12? Okay, so poet's name is here and half line is here. In which poem Pablo asks us to count to 12? Thing of beauty, fire and ice, keeping quiet, a roadside stand. कहाँ पे कहा गया है हमसे कि चलिए गिनते हैं 12 तक? In which poem? A thing of beauty, fire and ice, keeping quiet, a roadside stand. So we know the poem by Pablo and also the line wherein he asks us to count to 12. So 33, right answer is option number C, keeping quiet. Keeping quiet. Who is the creator of Alice in Wonderland? So ये आपके इंटरव्यू वाले चैप्टर से है और इसके अंदर अलग अलग एग्जाम्पल्स आर गिवन देयर इन द चैप्टर एंड ये भी मेंशन्ड है who has written Alice in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll, William Wordsworth, Christopher Sylvester, none of the above. Creator of Alice in Wonderland. Question number 34. Lewis. याद होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली सबको अच्छे से, है ना? ऑप्शन नंबर ए. What do people in vehicles think about the roadside stand? So people in vehicles, कार के अंदर, सेल्फिश कार्स के अंदर जो पीपल हैं, what they think about these roadside stand? They are there for our help. It is good for country's economy and obstruction in beautiful landscape. Countryside people are mentally poor. Four options are there. So what is the thought process shared with us in the poem कि ये जो city people हैं, people in car हैं, what they think about roadside stand? हमारे हेल्प के लिए हैं, कंट्री की इकोनॉमी के लिए दे आर गुड, ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन इन ब्यूटीफुल लैंडस्केप और कंट्री साइड पीपल आर मेंटली पुअर. For 35, an obstruction in beautiful landscape. Option number C. Yes, very good. Next question. According to Keats, beauty binds all humans like dash. So you have to complete the line or sentence. रिलीजन, कंपटीशन, गार्लैंड, रोप. अब ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चन तभी कर पाओगे जब पोएम आपको अच्छे से याद होगी, लिटरली, क्योंकि वर्ड इज मिसिंग. उसके लिए यू शुड नो योर पोएम. सो 2 बार 3 बार पढ़ा होगा, देन योर ब्रेन विल डू द नीडफुल. वो आपको स्ट्राइक कर देगा कि हाँ भाई कैसे करेंगे. अकॉर्डिंग टू कीट्स, ब्यूटी बाइंड्स ऑल ह्यूमंस लाइक रिलीजन, कंपटीशन, गार्लैंड और रोप. 36, garland. Beauty binds all humans like garland. करेक्ट है. लिटरेरी डिवाइस भी आ ही रहा होगा. कौन सा लिटरेरी डिवाइस है? Why were the journalists and publishers puzzled by the success of the name of Rose? So this was popular. Yes, indeed very popular. And they were somewhat surprised and shocked. What was the reason? Why were the journalists and publishers puzzled by the success of the name of the rose? Because readers like trash, because only 3,000 copies were published, because it was a children's book, because it was a serious novel. तो आपको 2-4 पॉइंट्स ऐसे लगेंगे यहाँ पे कि हाँ ये तो सही है, चैप्टर में लिखा हुआ है. बट चेक योर क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहा है? Why were the journalists and publishers puzzled by this success? क्यों डाउट था? क्यों सरप्राइज थे? क्यों शॉक थे? Because readers like trash, because only 3,000 copies were published, because it was a children's book, because it was a serious novel. 37 D. Serious? और लोगों को लगता है कि भाई लोगों को क्या पसंद है? People like trash. So why they are enjoying this work? 37, option number D, because it was a serious novel. That's why people were surprised कि भाई ये ऐसे कैसे इतना popular हो गया. What is the problem of Aunt Jennifer? So Aunt Jennifer's tiger, she is worried about her husband. Yay, this is your husband. She is leading a bad life after marriage. She wants to live a life away from village. She is unhappy with her drawing skills. Aunt Jennifer's problem. क्या दिक्कत थी उनको? Worried about her husband, leading a bad life after marriage, wants to live a life away from village, unhappy with her drawing skills. Drawing skills, village life, bad marriage, worried about husband, bad life after marriage. So 38, right option is B. She is leading a bad life after marriage. Indigo is an excerpt from which book? Okay, easy one, yaad hoga. This chapter is taken from which work? Hind Swaraj, The Essential Gandhi, My Experiments with Truth, The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Indigo is taken from which work? A, B, C, or D? The Life of Mahatma Gandhi, My Experiments with Truth, The Essential Gandhi, Hind Swaraj. The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Option number D is correct. The last lesson story was written in which year? Okay. फैक्ट बेस्ड एकदम से लिटरली डेट पूछ दिया अभी तक तो ओके ओके लग रहा था नाउ यू हैव टू आंसर दी डेट सो इट्स मेंशन देयर वॉर की डेट मेंशन्ड है द लास्ट लेसन स्टोरी वाज रिटन इन विच ईयर 1869 1870 1872 1871 72 73 70 से 72 तक 40 क्या लग रहा है बी 1872 71 वो जो ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन है देयर इट इज मेंशन The old man in the grey cottage welcomed the peddler, shooed away the peddler, fought with the peddler, got into an argument. Old man, grey cottage, क्या करा था? What was his response? Welcomed the peddler, shooed away the peddler, fought with the peddler, या got into an argument. Welcome करा था, है ना? भगाया नहीं था. Welcome करा था. So 41, right answer is option number A. Welcome. What did Shukla request every time when he followed Gandhi everywhere? There was one request and he was determined. उनके साथ लगा पड़ा था कि नहीं ये चीज तो मैं करके रहूंगा. Requested to be his mentor, to come with him to Champaran, to solve problem of salt peasants, to fight against British government. तो थोड़ा थोड़ा ये शेड भी आपको देखने को मिलेगा. यहाँ पे salt लिखा हुआ है, ध्यान रखिएगा. इस chapter focusing on salt. To come with him to Champaran, requested to be his mentor. 42. To come with him to Champaran. फोकस किसके ऊपर था कि आप वहां पर मेरे साथ चलो. चंपारण वाला पॉइंट है ना. बी, ऑप्शन नंबर बी. What Aunt Jennifer is not being able to Y हो जाएगा. Okay. So why Aunt Jennifer is not being able to put thread in the needle? What was the reason? Her mental tension is taking over her body because of heavy weight of wedding ring. Thread is too thick because of her poor eyesight. So क्यों नहीं कर पा रही थी? नहीं दिख रहा था. Reason eyesight or thread? Because of heavy weight of wedding ring. Yes, heavy weight of wedding ring was there. And his mental tension is taking over her body. So what was the reason? Why not being able to put thread in the needle? 43. So this is based on an observation and we will go with option number A. which था दिमाग के अंदर because of that, है ना? Wedding ring heaviness is also there but इस वजह से नहीं डाल पा रही. ये देखो आपका बिल्कुल लिटरल सेंस हो जा रहा है कि भाई अंगूठी हैवी थी इस वजह से. Actual reason was what all tension and trouble she was having. उसकी वजह से. So we'll go with option number A. Her mental tension is taking over her body. ये बिल्कुल ऐसे लिटरल है कि हाँ भाई अंगूठी भारी थी इस वजह से नहीं हो पा रहा था. Why does the author feel that the makeup department was an example of national integration? So, makeup department, example of national integration. It had one member from each state. Shows were based on national integration. People from all communities worked there. They were followers of Gandhi. So, followers of Gandhi, ये reason था. या हर स्टेट से एक एक बंदा was there in the makeup department? No. Shows were based on national integration? नहीं. People from all communities worked there. Right answer क्या हो जाएगा? People from all communities worked there. Option number C. So people were from different communities, पर ऐसा नहीं था कि हर स्टेट से एक एक मेंबर को रखा गया था. So option number A is incorrect. Which story ends with school is dismissed, you may go? So one of your story, one of your chapter ends with this line. School is dismissed, you may go. Keeping quiet, poets and pancakes, the interview, the last lesson. कौन सा वाला चैप्टर हमारा एंड करता है with school is dismissed, you may go. So first chapter, the last lesson. The first chapter and the last lesson. 45, option number D. Who was the founder of Gemini Studio? Fact based question सीधे सीधे पूछ दिया गया है. फाउंडर का नाम राज कपूर, हेमालिनी, एस वासन, अशोका मित्रन. So Ashoka Mitran को भी याद रखेंगे, but not as the founder of Gemini Studio. Right answer, Raj Kapoor, Hemalini, S. Vasan. 46. Correct. S. Vasan. Identify the figure of speech in Victory with No Survivors. Anaphora, transferred epithet, irony, pun. Your line is victory with no survivors. So जीत तो गए हम, but no survivors. So anaphora, transferred epithet, irony, pun. Which figure of speech is used in Victory with No Survivors? Anaphora? No, anaphora is repetition of a first segment of the phrase. Transferred epithet, wherein adjective of one is written with another one. So transferred epithet nahi. Irony है कि भाई जीत तो गए पर बचा कोई नहीं. So irony. And pun is fun with words, play with words. Trees sprinting and merry children spilling is an attempt by the poet to create suspense, laughter, visual imagery, chaos. क्या क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की है कमला दास ने? Trees sprinting and merry children spilling is an attempt by the poet to create suspense, laughter, visual imagery, chaos. जी, visual imagery, correct answer. 49. What sanctity is attached with bangles? So in one of your chapters, one girl is preparing these bangles, so फिर mention है कि भाई अभी she is not knowing these things, but later on she will know. So bangles, they are made of pure glass. They symbolize an Indian woman's suhag. They are worn by all girls and all women. They are worn on all auspicious occasions. क्या select करेंगे? Attached with bangles. A, B, C or D? Question number 49. So one more question is there. Total 50 questions. करें हम लोगों ने. So they symbolize an Indian women's suhag. Option number B. And last question. What were the series of emotions and fears that Douglas experienced when he was drowning in the pool? वो जो वहां पे डूब रहा था in that deep yellow water. What were the series of emotions and fears that Douglas experienced when he was drowning in the pool? Scared that most probably he will lose, confidence to win the race, not at all scared of water, mixed feelings of confidence and fear. Option for question number 50. Mixed emotions of confidence and fear. दोनों चीजें थी, confidence भी और fear भी. So this is your right answer for question number 50. These were our 50 questions from class 12th Flamingo. And tomorrow we'll discuss questions from Vistas. I hope तैयारी हो रखी होगी, आंसर्स आ रहे होंगे सारे सारे. So this is just like कि हाँ भी थोड़ा सा एक प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं. Okay everybody. अब स्कोर्स अपने कमेंट करके जरूर बताइएगा आउट ऑफ 50 कितना स्कोर करा आपने. एंड कल करेंगे विस्टास. So take care everybody. Have a nice day.